It's a great day for our residents, especially our children, which is always our priority, right? And the second most unattended deaths in this great country, but it's state of New York, is kids swimming, unfortunately, from like the age of 4 to 12. And it happens, right? And though we had a great summer going on, a lot of rain, but the heat wave and everything else, and people with pools or pools like this, kids come there and they just think it's like a big bathtub and they can jump in, don't realize how deep the water is, and not a lot of not a lot of opportunities to learn how to swim properly, wearing life jackets, all that, and it's not cool because I can tell you that my granddaughter who's 5 is like, I don't want to wear that. I'm like, no, you're putting that on, and she's like, Grumps, you got me, and I'm like, no, Grumps is a little old, I might drown, so I'm like, leave that on. But the reality is this is what it's about, and we want them to have a good summer. We want them to have a safe summer. So, when you're thinking of pools and lakes around the great county of Albany, but around the capital district, and people go out, it's a tragedy when you see people they go on the water and they think it's safe. They don't know how the lakes navigate, or they don't know how a creek navigates, and it can change quickly. Even here, swimming can change very quickly. So. That's the things we got to look at. And unfortunately, 180 to 240 people end up drowning, unattended deaths because of this reason. And that's why we're here today in a partnership to announce some of these different programs that we're doing. So I'm proud to announce the new Water Safety Youth Initiative in the series of swim lessons that will be offered to local children. This is an expansion that we started in January 2026 to August of 2026. And so far, we served 69 youths, and it's projected to serve another 60 by the end of October. And today, in this series that we're doing here today, we got 48 people registered. We do have open slots. We'll get into that. For ages 5 to 12, with each participant attending one swimming lesson per week, starting August 13th and 20th. And while the second attendees will go from August 14th to 21st, space is limited. So please call our Parks and Recreation Department at 518-655-7948. So I do want to say, but it takes a strong partnership. And it's not possible without the people to the left, to the right, behind me, to make this extraordinary program happen. And I'm glad I got to partner with the legislature, Mayor from Watervliet, to everyone that's here, to our Parks and Rec. So it's my pleasure to bring up the chairwoman of the legislature, Joanne Cunningham.
I was a kid as a swimmer. I always complained about the swimming lessons, but it's something we have to do. I was a lifeguard as a kid. I know the county also supports life-saving programs in our municipalities or across the county, and that's also another tool that helps us address water safety in a positive way. So really thrilled to be here. Thank you, Dan, for focusing not just on the big stuff, the stuff that's the economic development and all that kind of stuff, but also really, really crucial public health initiatives. And Parks and Rec, doing this type of initiative, it falls directly under not just the fun category, and I feel like jumping in right now because it looks so lovely.
Listen, this is just a great initiative. I've been trying to do this for many, many years. Unfortunately, sometimes it's very difficult because it's hard to get certified instructors to be able to do a good learn to swim program. And this is something that we have a big pool. We have a lot of kids coming here every year. We have almost 2,000 kids that are registered, or parents and registered for the pool here. So it's a big program. When I saw that the county was offering this kind of program, I says, hey, we got a perfect facility right here. Let's do one here. And Allie and the county exec's office and everybody else just said, hey, this is a great opportunity. Let's try it. And so we were trying to work it out and squeeze it in before the end of the year. But I just put a little feeler out, and we had over 50 people who responded almost immediately. I was getting emails all weekend long, about being able to participate in this kind of class. It just shows you the need that we have. I think when I was growing up, I think we had a lot of swim classes. They had them here. I learned to swim in Troy, but it was just something that everything was around and was easily available. now I think kids are thinking that they know how to swim and they really don't. They really have no idea what the good techniques are, and I'm glad this program will be able to start it off and get this program moving. So thank you. On behalf of the city of Watervliet, its residents and all like this, I want to thank the county and all the things that you've done. Yes, you've done a lot, and I'm always looking for more.
In a great spirit of partnerships, Joanne, myself, and Bruce, and the mayor have work to do after this, but I think it'd be great for like Jim and our veterans directors here and Anna from my office. They should jump in the pool with you guys and show that spirit of being part of the team, right? Thank you, everyone.